Welcome back to another episode on the Crossbar channel. Today's video, we're going to react to the Ballon d'Or. Of course, we're going to react to the Ballon d'Or. The ceremony was held today in Paris, and we're going to go over the list of all the nominees and then break down the top 5 and see, did the winner actually deserve, or did someone else had a better argument? So, without wasting any more time, let's go. Here we go. Let's jump right into it. Here are the top 30 for the Ballon d'Or. Really, is this necessary to even start with? See, here's the thing with this Ballon d'Or. It's kind of not just this particular Ballon d'Or, but the Ballon d'Or in general. Usually the fight is like over the first 2 or 3. All these fillers are pretty much just, it kind of get hard from 1 to 5, I guess you can make the argument. But all these fillers, it's really random. Like, when I mean random, I mean like nobody's really putting extensive thought on, okay, who actually deserve to be. At this point, we should be more careful where we put those some players, but it becomes a popularity contest. That's what I'm saying. Like, Karim Benzema last season. Now, we're not talking about the season that he won the Ballon d'Or, but the season right after it, he was mostly injured. I mean, is it me? Am I missing something? He kind of played a few games in the Champions League, but he was mostly injured last season. Never mind. Mo Salah, Luka Modric, Bernardo Silva, Osimhen, Julian Alvarez, Vini Jr. It's interesting that Vini Jr. is this is the problem I had with the UEFA Men's Player of the Year, however they call this thing. Vini Jr. was not even in the top 10. To me, it was kind of lame. It was way too far. So as far as the criteria, I still have an issue with the criteria, but he was the given. That's really what I wanted to talk about. Going into this ceremony, I thought, who's gonna win it? I wasn't not totally sure. I personally thought Messi deserved if it was based on the World Cup, but I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. I had 2 giveaway. Once I saw Emiliano Martinez winning Best Goalkeeper of the Year, that it told me right away it was gonna be about the World Cup. Because besides winning the World Cup, Emiliano Martinez has been on nobody's radar ever. He's been the best goalkeeper nowhere in a day in his life. I'm not even sure he was the best player in the World Cup anyways. I think Bono had a better World Cup than him. Honestly, I'm forgetting his name, but the Croatian goalkeeper had a far better World Cup than Emiliano Martinez. But that was my first giveaway. When I saw him winning goalkeeper of the season in front of Man City goalkeeper, it told me, okay, the treble is not going to be the decisive factor. Right away, I knew it. Second giveaway, when I saw who's giving the Ballon d'Or to the winner. When I saw it was David Beckham, it made all the sense. There's no way Beckham, who's Messi's super friend, business partner over there at Inter Miami, there's no way they invited Beckham to give the Ballon d'Or, the trophy, and it was going to be someone else. Now, you can brush it off and say, no, Beckham was there also because he could have symbolized giving the Premier League player the Ballon d'Or, or just as an homage to Bobby Charlton. But to me, I had these 2 giveaway. Emiliano Martinez winning the best goalkeeper because he's better than no goalkeeper. He's not even top 20 in Europe goalkeeper. The only way that can make sense is if the vote was really heavily based on the World Cup. And we saw that Messi winning that Ballon d'Or, it was only about the World Cup. But here's the thing. If it was about the World Cup, why is Haaland even second? Shouldn't Mbappe be second? Now you say, but at least Haaland won the Champions League. Okay, it makes sense. But I don't get Kevin De Bruyne being 4th. Why is Kevin De Bruyne even above Rodri? Rodri won Champions League best player. So, as we speak, the last season Champions League best player was Rodri. But yet, 2 of his teammates had better position in the Ballon d'Or than him. That makes 0 sense to me. It makes 0 sense. Also, Julian Alvarez is in the same team as Rodri, De Bruyne, and Haaland, and he won the treble with them, and he won the World Cup, and he was a key piece to win the World Cup. So why is he only 7th? Why is Vini Jr. before Julian Alvarez? I love Vini. I think Vini is really great. But like, what's the criteria at this particular level? I'm super confused. If it's gonna be based on the World Cup, okay, Messi gotta win it. Emiliano Martinez has to win it. That makes sense. But Julian Alvarez has a better case than all of these guys. Even better case than Mbappe, to be honest. Now, of course, Mbappe is better player than Lionel Alvarez. Of course, Mbappe is better player than Erling Haaland. Of course, at this particular time, Mbappe is a better player than Lionel Messi today. Not ever, not as far as like career. But this isn't about who's actually the best player. Because if you're talking about who can make a case of had a better season, Julian Alvarez won everything. He won the treble in the Premier League, the Cup, the Champions League, and he won the World Cup. And he was a starter. And he was very important to the Argentina team. So how's Rodri, De Bruyne, and Haaland, and Vinny Jr. and Mbappe, to be honest, before Julian Alvarez? Again, I'm not saying he's nearly as good as it, but I'm just debating the criteria. The thing that puts De Bruyne fourth is that he's one of the best players of Manchester City. Okay, but Haaland is not. Shouldn't be second. He's not even the best player in his own team. Like I said, Rodri won best player of the Champions League. He's on his own team. Julian Alvarez has a better case than Haaland. Now Haaland is the top scorer, and he already won, because if you look at here, Ballon d'Or was Lionel Messi, women Ballon d'Or Anita Bonmati. Trophy Copa, which is the best young player, Jude Bellingham. Okay, Trophy Yassin, which is best goalkeeper, Salah. The Socrates Trophy is a new one. It's given to someone who had a big impactful year as far as social justice or social injustice, I'll say. So who's helping the community, and Vinny Jr. won because he just opened a non-profit organization to fight against racism and poverty in Brazil. So that's kind of a new trophy. But then the Gerd Müller trophy is the top goal scorer. That's the only trophy Haaland actually deserves. We need to stop mixing top scorer with best player. Erling Haaland is not even, in his own team, is not a better player than Bernardo Silva. He's definitely not the better player than Rodri. He's definitely not a better player than De Bruyne. He's at best the fourth best player in his team. Personally, I think Julian Alvarez is better than him, at least in Guardiola's system. Julian Alvarez fits Guardiola's system more. Reminds me of almost a David Villa or almost a Kun Agüero type, Guardiola type striker. Haaland is just too good of a goal scorer that you can't do without him. But if you look at the team, he's not nearly as the player of the one that I mentioned. So that's kind of iffy. But anyways, that's my 2 cents about this Ballon d'Or. I think Messi deserves, if you're going to talk about the actual FIFA World Cup, okay, that makes sense. But yet again, if that's the criteria, Julian Alvarez, there's no way he should be behind Vinny Jr. Again, I think Vinny Jr. is way better player, creator than him. But I'm just saying, as far as the season, last season, the reason why Kevin De Bruyne is here is because they'll say he won the treble. Okay, but so does Rodri, so does Haaland, and so does Julian Alvarez. But Alvarez also won the World Cup, being a key piece in Argentina. So I'm surprised he's only 7th. He's not even top 5. That's kind of surprising. You let me know in the comment below, who do you think? Now, most people are going to say between Messi and Haaland, but I want to know what you think. Did Messi deserve? Should Haaland have deserved? Or do you agree with the take on Julian Alvarez should be higher than Vinny Jr.? Not because he's a better player than Vinny Jr., but he had a better last season than Vinny Jr. Anyways, that's it for me today. Let me know in the comment below, as I say, and I'll see you guys on the next one.